Yeah, we're getting to a lot of 80s. You may be wondering when's the latest 80s that we've had pretty much. And if you're looking at La Crosse, the last one is around November 1st. Average right now is about the time right now, September 30th, for the average to see the last one. So, but we can see these all the way through early or end of October for both locations, and that's a story for Eau Claire too. So, not unusual to see this, but there's going to be a string of them coming here and potentially getting close to the upper 80s for a few days. So, but that's not quite record. Record is typically in the upper 80s, sometimes even lower 90s. So really the big story is all this front to the north is going to stay there. We have a lot of clouds coming ahead of it too. That's the main story. And obviously there's the two hurricanes or tropical storms you've heard about that are going to stay offshore, but they're going to get quite close to the South Carolina area. That's the two out there too. So that's the big story out to the west, to the east. Our story is just more clouds, but temperatures are not going to change much in the next few days. A little bit of a drop. So tomorrow's highs, a little bit of a drop just because we have a lot of mid and high level clouds that will be coming overhead. They're not going to produce any precipitation, but it is going to start at least dropping the temperature down a little bit, with the lack of a little bit of sunshine too. And you can kind of see that overall as we go through here the next few days. All this cloud cover coming up by Tuesday morning. This is high clouds, not going to be any type of low clouds. During the day, it'll get thicken up at times, but really you'll probably see partly cloudy and maybe mostly cloudy at times. Still the sun will be able to come out. There'll be a warm front that'll get close to us in western Minnesota, but beyond producing more cloud cover as we go through Tuesday night, which seems to be the prime frame where we could have maybe cloudy skies. That's all it's really going to do and bump the temperatures down through Wednesday, given all this cloud cover that's out of it. Now, going into late Wednesday into Thursday, it pushes north and we definitely get in the way of more sunshine, which is going to help boost our temperatures up once again. So here's Wednesday's highs. As you see, a couple degrees cooler, still well above average still yet, and even a few 80s out there, but the cloud cover will keep them down. More in the morning, probably less than the afternoon. And then as we go into Thursday, it's going to look even a little bit warmer because we're going to have less of clouds. We'll be back into the 80s, maybe mid 80s further to the west or south. So a warm day and dry too. And then going into Friday, it's going to get even warmer. And potentially this could be the warmest day of the period, maybe minus today. We could see some areas getting very close or hitting that 90-degree mark, especially to the west as you see some of those areas out there. So it's a dry warmth. It's not going to be humid at all, but definitely going to be going into Friday night football is going to be a change here. Now we do have a system to this weekend that's going to get close, and it's going to get close, but it may just stay just to the west of us to provide a little bit of precipitation chance, but not too much. And really, as you go Friday night, you can see the chances increase as you go further north because there'll be a boundary sitting right through here. It'll kind of scoot real close to the weekend. It's going to kind of fall apart as we come through, but right now the chances of precipitation are quite low because it does look like that will fall apart a little bit through the weekend. So don't expect much chance of rain this weekend. Better as you go further north, and it does increase a little bit as we go into early next week. Maybe by next Tuesday, we're getting close to where we should be, which at that point is about the upper 60s, mid to upper 60s. So yeah, get out there and enjoy the warm. It's going to be dry conditions here for the next week, maybe even a week and a half too.
All right, another week of summer.
Very much.
Thanks, Greg.